Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We're hopping into the next episode of Community. This is season number 2, episode number 16, titled Intermediate Documentary Filmmaking. I've been enjoying this series 110%. Hopefully you've been enjoying my reactions with me. I don't want to take up any more of your time. I do want to hop into this reaction as soon as possible, but before I do, I want to remind you guys I do have a Patreon. Links are in the description down below or pinned in the top comment. So if you want to spend just a little bit more time with me and you want full length, uncut, unedited, early access, like super early access, like almost like 10 plus episodes ahead from when you're seeing this on YouTube, that option is available. But if you cannot support me on Patreon, don't worry, you can always support me here on YouTube. All you gotta do is drop a like, comment down below what you want to see me react to next, subscribe if you haven't already, it's free, and of course share it with your friends. Helps you, helps me, helps the channel grow. That being said, let's just hop into this episode. Don't really know what it's going to be about. Perhaps Abed. Maybe get some more of his documentary stuff, but yeah, let's just stop yapping, and talk about it immediately afterwards. All right, guys, here we go.
Oh my God!
Oh, is someone filming them? This is cool.
We don't know. We just got here.
This is new.
He's ready for visitors now.
Is this Abed?
10:23.
What happened to you?
What happened? We were all so worried.
It was the pills. They just took me over.
Oh my God! Did you OD?
Awful, horrible things, demons, aliens.
Robert, what are you guys doing?
It's okay. Just act natural.
Oh.
Pierce asked me to document his life for historical purposes.
I've called everyone here so that I could put my house in order, bequeath parting gifts. I'm dying. I'm not really dying. So I
You're gonna pretend to die.
to exact my revenge.
I love how self-aware the comedy is. It works, especially when you have a character like Abed that just kind of just helps steer us through the narrative.
Look, I'm sure he'll be fine. You know how dramatic Pierce gets. Remember when he had the hiccups and pulled the fire alarm? That's all over now. We're here for him, so there's no point in feeling bad.
Well, we know there's no point, Jeff. We kind of just felt like feeling it.
I don't want Pierce to die. But if I'm gonna get bequeathed upon, I'd like to be bequeathed a drum kit or a signed photo of actor LeVar Burton.
Shirley, we both know that you and I are the most hated in the group.
We do?
I want you to have
Okay.
this. It's a compact record, and it contains an audio file of your study group talking about you while you're out of the room. I know it sounds like science fiction.
No, I don't believe there's anything on that.
Dude,
I guess this is goodbye.
this is pretty rough. Is there something on that? I hear it actually. It's kind of messed up. Yep.
He said it's a recording of you all talking behind my back. You all don't do that, right?
Knock, knock.
Is that you, Death?
It's Britta.
Britta, you're the selfless one in the group, right?
Wouldn't know. I haven't thought about myself in years.
That's what makes you the perfect recipient of this bequeathment. It's a check for $10,000 so that you can give it to the charity of your choice.
Wow. Pierce, thank you.
Of course, if you're so inclined, you could always write your own name in there. Toodles.
He'd like to see Annie next.
You know what? No. He'll see Jeff next.
No, but you're not supposed to
Or
go.
what? You'll do twice as much work as a doctor for half the pay? Pierce, it's starting to seem from observing the others that you're using the social leverage afforded you by your alleged deathbed to exact complicated acts of psychological vengeance on those closest to you.
I was never one to hold a grudge, Jeffrey. My father held grudges. I'll always hate him for that. Are you ready to be bequeathed upon, Jeff?
Oh my. Stop saying that.
Blow my
I'm
mind.
not sure if they know what it means.
No, father. William Winger, born Oklahoma City, 1945. 1974, married Doreen Fitzgerald, divorced in 1983. Should be here in an hour or so, give or take a father.
That it?
Yep.
All right. See you at the funeral.
And so it is bequeathed.
Are they using that word properly? I can't tell.
I've decided not to listen to it.
What?
I'm not gonna listen to the
Then throw it away.
CD of you guys talking about me.
Then throw it away.
And I don't care if Pierce hired Scotland Yard. He isn't going to track him down from a hospital bed. I mean, money can't just make people appear.
Excuse me. I'm looking for Troy Barnes.
My God, it's actually him.
Hey, Troy. Hi. I'm LeVar Burton.
I
His face.
I forgive you.
Annie Edison, your bequeathal is at hand.
I want to give you this. It's been in my family for 6 generations.
Thank you.
Is it real? No, that's it? Put it on.
So, do you go to school nearby? Are you more familiar with me from Star Trek or Reading Rainbow?
Both, but mostly Star Trek.
No riddles. You're screwing around with everyone. You gave me a tiara. What does it mean?
It means you're my favorite.
What does that
Oh.
mean? The Red Cross. You know what that makes me? A terrible person. Because if that camera wasn't on me, I would have taken that money. And now I know that. Forever. Thanks, Pierce. Oh, for crying out loud.
Yeah, please, please.
Listen to it.
I don't want to listen
Thank
to
you,
it.
Britta.
Please, Britta, wait.
I'll be right back. Don't learn anything without me.
So, how much do we all hate Shirley?
Pierce, knock it off.
Hey, James Bond, stop trying to record us with that stupid spy pen.
Guess we do owe you an apology, Shirley. We shouldn't have said those things about you.
That's it? What?
So you found my father?
Yes, he's on his way. I mean, if this is too much to handle, I completely understand, and I can call it off.
If you're lying to me, if my father isn't coming, if a car pulls up and anyone other than my father steps out, say an actor or you in a wig, I will beat you. And there will be nothing madcap or wacky about it.
Hi, I'm LeVar.
Oh, I know. I was a huge fan of Rebop. It was canceled before I was born, but I scored some VHS copies. I was nostalgic from a very early age.
Gotta catch this flight.
No, you can't go. How much would it cost to change your flight till tomorrow? Is $261 enough? Because that's all I've got.
You keep your money. I'll reschedule.
Oh my God, thank you. He's gonna be so happy.
You are a very generous friend, but you're really stupid with your money.
Thank God he didn't take it. Could you imagine bouncing a check to Kunta Kinte?
That was almost as racist as what Pierce would say, Britta.
Jeffrey, this is your father.
Uh-huh.
It's me, here in the sedan. See? I'm waving. Don't come closer, as you were. We'll have to catch a flight to Kathmandu, but I just wanted to say cheers to the friends that you made. They're your true family now. I set out to take revenge on Jeff Winger, to scare him with a dose of his father. Instead, I took over the role of his father. I'm sick of you people not taking me seriously. You don't invite me to your Dungeons and Dragons games or your secret trampoline.
Oh, damn.
Apparently, I need to say some things to my father. Things that I may have screamed at Pierce instead.
Pierce, I figured out your test. Crowns, presents, punishments. You're trying to show me the dangers of my own elitism. My constant striving to be the best.
You're like, no, you're just my favorite.
She's actually just my favorite.
Fortunately, if in the end your documentary is turning out just as messy as real life.
Stop with the face.
Guys,
Oh.
Jeff and I became kind of like father and son today.
No, we did not.
Alright guys, so that was Community Season number 2, Episode 16, Intermediate Documentary Filmmaking. Really unique episode. Love that it was Abed behind the camera. I hope his little film crew on the side are going to be like recurring characters along the way. Hopefully when he does a few more projects, you know. Either way, I kind of like the heart of this. Like how we kind of have this bonding moment. You know, Pierce kind of just had everything like this rage boiling, you know, bubbling up underneath the surface. You see things he's being cut out of certain things, you know, everything. He's like people keeping secrets from him, and all of a sudden he just snaps, and then Jeff is like, wait a minute, that doesn't give you the right to do any of this shit. And Pierce is like, oh yeah, you're kind of right. And fun stuff. I really like that. And I also kind of like how through Pierce being in the hospital, we were able to kind of reflect into each character and what they kind of had, in terms of a relationship to Pierce. So I really love the angle that Abed kind of set up in his style of documentary filmmaking. Because the way he kind of set it up was, while yes, he was breaking the fourth wall while addressing the audience, which is us, but I like how he kind of, through editing, told a bigger story than what could have been told otherwise. I don't know if that makes sense, because he was able to give us layers. And it's just the way documentaries are just done, and I really like the way that it was presented here. So I really thought this was a very unique and creative idea. And once again, I am happy that it was Abed behind the camera, because I was like, who else could be, doing this, shooting everybody and stuff like that. So I really like how it's Abed coming back. He is the filmmaker of the group. It just makes sense. And I like I said, everyone kind of like self-reflects on who they are as a person deep down inside in relation to Pierce and their relationship to him and everybody else, you know what I mean? And while it may have been a ploy to kind of get under Jeff's skin a little bit by posing as his father, Jeff did learn something at the end of the day, and even was able to, sleep side by side, at least in the same room next to Pierce in the bed in the hospital room. And Pierce did address us, the audience, saying, they had like a father-son relationship that day, which is pretty true. I've kind of been hinting at that, or the show's been hinting at that since its inception. And I may have made a mention to that relationship before, but I really like how the show definitely, how do I want to say it? Like how to say this? They cemented it. So now it's I don't know, canon. Now my thoughts, everything I've been thinking has now actually been, confirmed. So I really enjoyed this episode, and it had a few laugh out loud moments, especially when it comes to Troy and his damn face when it comes to meeting his favorite actor. He said he only wanted a picture of LeVar Burton. He didn't want to meet him in person. And every time LeVar Burton tried to be like, tell him something in person, or like share a moment, or ask him a question, he'd be always like, just that face. I'm gonna use that. I have to use that for the thumbnail. That was hilarious. Oh my god, how awkward, right? So I really love that. The episode was just great nonetheless. 2 thumbs up. It hit me emotionally, every now and then. Had some laugh out loud moments. Love that Abed was the mastermind behind everything, the narrative. And I love how Pierce is back to where I really enjoyed his character, back to where I enjoy him being, kind of like the goof, instead of like the guy that's malicious, like trying to attack everybody, like when and that kind of makes sense now thinking back to some of the things he's done, like just getting the trampoline shut down, ruining the Dungeons and Dragons game. I get it. He feels left out. Okay. But still, that doesn't give him the right to do the shit he's doing. Funny nonetheless. 2 thumbs up. Really enjoyed that. I think I'm going to leave it there. So if you guys enjoyed my review, enjoyed my reaction, and want to watch this video in its entirety, that option is available. All you got to do is check my links down below or pin in the top comment. Patreon is the place to be if you want full uncut, unedited, early access videos. That's the place to go. If you can't support me on Patreon, you can always support me here on YouTube. All you gotta do is drop a like, comment down below what you want to see me react to next. Subscribe if you haven't already, it's free. And of course, share it with your friends. Helps you, helps me, helps the channel grow. I'm gonna get out of here now. I'll talk to you guys later. Alright guys, adios.